Alright, hello. I'm creating a multiplayer game that crosses several video game genres, including first-person shooter, real-time strategy, trading simulation, visual novel, and action-adventure RPG. So let's just jump right into it. One of the first things that you may have noticed was we still have barrels falling through. However, the weird bug where everything just ceased to exist, I think that one is taken care of. So maybe you can tell, maybe not, but in the background, we've got a little bit of a fog effect going. Unfortunately, we do not have the sky working correctly, but at least for now, I'm focusing more on core gameplay mechanics. To me, being able to tell where the terrain ends, having that little added bit of depth perception, that is important. So, story time. I was trying to implement something more interesting for Friend Bud. They're all just kind of floating there, sitting, not doing a whole bunch of anything. And I've already actually got some more animations lined up. We'll just say he's trying to give us a hug for now. But one of the issues that I ran into was performance. So despite the fact that I am currently running on a brand new graphics card, when I was running this on my laptop, adding anything at all would cause crazy bad performance issues. I'm hoping that with this new graphics card, y'all are seeing a better video quality this time. But since adding AI would cause performance issues, I had to get those under control. So the first thing I did was I had to pull out all of the terrain generation data into a background thread before everything was running on the single main thread, and that was causing a whole bunch of issues. So my hope is, since it's helped with terrain, when I put the AI logic in the background threads, that is also going to help out, and that should prevent any performance issues. Hopefully. So besides that, something I wanted to talk about is if you are making your own game, I highly recommend using some form of version control. I'm using Git. I can't tell you the number of times where I have been working on a project and just everything seemed to stop working based off of a new change that I made. Whether that's something I did in Blender or something that I did with Godot GD script, whatever I was doing, having version control to roll back definitely helped. And another thing is having your classes modularized. So if you're familiar with programming at all, then you can have different sections of code execute different things. So not having all of your code in one specific class, so that not having any tight coupling, making sure that you can switch to something in the future, basically. Definitely make your code as maintainable as possible. So I think I mentioned before, one of my next steps that I'm planning on doing is adding AI to FriendBud so that he can do more interesting things. And when I say AI, I don't mean like machine learning or ChatGPT or anything like that. I mean just a simple controller that allows FriendBud to maybe detect what's going on around him, maybe walk sometimes, maybe chase after us if we do something he doesn't like, that sort of thing. If not that, then I'll probably work on multiplayer. I've got base multiplayer working, so what we can do is if we're on the same machine, then we can 100% communicate with another player. But for me, that's not good enough. I want online play. I want any change that happens in one player's world to affect the other player because they're in the same world. Okay. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if either of those sounds interesting to you or something else. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.